On behalf of the Tools for Life Learning Center at Loudoun Habitat for Humanity, I thank you for joining us today. We're excited to have you. We hope that you learn a lot. My name is Amanda Bollig, and I am the Home Repair and Learning Center Specialist here at Loudoun Habitat for Humanity. So I happen to oversee our Tools for Life Learning Center. We have quite a bit to cover today, so I first want to introduce our guest. Joining us is Phil Lyles. He is the Northern Virginia, DC area sales manager for America's Preferred Home Warranty. Phil has been with America's Preferred Home Warranty since 2019, and he is proud to offer homeowners across the area with the ability to choose their own contractor and have 24/7, 365 service and care for those emergency home repair needs. All of Phil's contact information is in the chat box for you, and he will actually have the opportunity to answer questions at the end of our presentation. So if you've got questions for Phil during the course of his slideshow, if you don't want to forget it, by all means, enter it right into the chat box as soon as that question pops into your head. But we won't answer those questions until the end of his slideshow. So we'll give him the ability to get through all of his content, and then we'll be happy to answer some of those questions for you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Phil and let him get started with some of the content we're going to be covering today.
Thank you, Amanda. Glad to be joining you guys and hopefully be able to, provide some good information for everybody. Basically, what we'll just talk about today, basically what is a home warranty, some of the basics of a home warranty plan, and why a home warranty is used and who benefits from it. Thank you. So home warranty companies, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about many different home warranty companies, but still kind of unsure of really what they're all about. Home warranties basically have some different coverages and limitations of liability. Specifics pertaining to a particular home warranty other than America's Preferred Home Warranty, you can simply just consult with that company. Usually everybody typically have local representatives or even representatives that work with agents that you might be working with as well. So a lot of times there is some questions revolving around home warranty versus homeowners insurance. Homeowners insurance essentially is hazard insurance. Policies obviously could vary, but are typically divided into 4 parts: structural damage, personal belongings, liability coverage, and living expenses. A home warranty, on the other hand, is basically risk reduction for the homeowner. They are typically 1-year renewable contracts. Some companies, such as America's Preferred Home Warranty, do offer 2-year contracts, and basically helps protect the investment by covering major systems and appliances for the homeowner. A home warranty, the easiest way to remember what a home warranty covers, we use the acronym PEACH: plumbing, electrical, appliances, cooling, and heating. And then obviously there are some additional coverages available: pools, spas, gas fireplace, termite control, water softener, sprinkler systems, etc. So here's a quick case study and kind of a question between homeowners insurance and a home warranty. Water heater ruptures and floods the home, causing damage to the flooring and personal items in the home. Question is, who would cover this? Homeowners, home warranty or homeowners insurance, and why? So in this particular instance, this is actually both, in essence, would handle the situation. You can do next slide, please. So from the water heater perspective, the home warranty would cover repair or replacement of that water heater. However, the consequential, or what we call secondary damage that is caused, and you'll see here, damage caused by a system or appliance failure, such as damage to flooring or carpet when the water heater bursts, that is covered by homeowners insurance. So again, in this particular scenario, water heater bursts, causes damage outside of the water heater, flooring, walls, etc. The home warranty would cover the water heater itself. Homeowners insurance would cover any of that consequential or secondary damage. Home warranties also are available not just simply for a single family home or a condo, but they typically are available for multi-unit properties, some lease options, land contracts, rent to own units, and then some home warranties do cover foreclosure houses as well. Again, single family homes, townhouses, condos, mobile homes. Not all home warranty companies do cover mobile homes. America's Preferred Home Warranty, we do cover mobile homes. And then, of course, new construction. I mentioned earlier, as far as home warranties being a 1-year contract, sometimes 2. For new construction, that's a little bit different because obviously the home is brand new. The systems and appliances have an initial manufacturer's warranty. For America's Preferred Home Warranty, on our new construction plans, those are essentially 4-year plans. We cover 3 years past the initial manufacturer's warranty. So our new construction plans basically go 3 years starting on day 365. Because again, those appliances, systems and whatnot have that initial manufacturer's warranty. So it's a little bit different, but still great coverage for the homeowners. Contract conditions. On the effective date of the contract, so what I deal with is real estate transactions. So whenever a home is purchased or sold, is where I work with real estate agents and taking care of a home warranty from that aspect. So the effective date, in this sense, for what I do, is the closing date. The items that are covered have to be located in the confines of the foundation of the home or garage. The items from a breakdown perspective, as far as being repaired or replaced, have to become inoperative due to normal wear and tear. They need to be in good working order on the effective date, or in this case, as I said, the closing date. And most importantly, they definitely have to be properly installed through the term of the contract for proper diagnosis. Oftentimes, a contractor repair person will come in and there's been a DIY type of situation where somebody tries to fix something or uninstall something, trying to fix it, reinstall it. Obviously, from a home warranty perspective, things have to be, we'll say, the way they're supposed to be, installed properly and in good working order. Again, covered items have to be within the confines of the home or the garage, with the exception of exterior well pumps, obviously the air conditioner unit, pool or spa equipment, septic, if the home has septic, or items if they're selected in the contract, such as One of the optional coverages we have is, we'll say, sprinkler system. Obviously, that's not within the confines of the foundation of the home, but that would be around the home. So an item like that would still be covered. Reading the small print. Heating, all companies cover heating systems. Those systems include electric, gas, gas forced air, heat pumps, and some companies do cover geothermal or boilers. Sometimes there are monetary limitations. I'm actually going to change that sometimes to pretty much every home warranty company does have monetary limitations on the cost of repair or replacement based on a system or an appliance. Fireplaces, wood stoves, and portable heaters and flue liners are typically excluded from coverage. As far as fireplaces, we do cover gas fireplaces that are permanently installed, not a freestanding unit. Refrigerant recapture fees is a big one when it comes to AC coverage. Not all home warranty companies will cover refrigerant, or we'll say Freon or Puron. So definitely when looking into a home warranty for coverage, make sure that there is Freon coverage. A lot of times, some companies may limit how much Freon or Puron, excuse me, the words are so close to each other, how much Freon or Puron can be used, and those are typically by pound. Weighing your options. Warranty companies usually offer a variety of optional coverages. Some I went over a little bit earlier, such as swimming pools, spa equipment, clothes washer, dryer, septic systems, roof coverage. That roof coverage would be typically for roof leak repair. Anything beyond roof leak, when it comes to having to, say, replace a roof, would be covered under homeowner's insurance. Extended pipe leaks and well pump systems. Those are also some optional covered items. Make sure to read and understand the limitations and options and, limitations on optional coverages. Sometimes, especially with that roof leak repair. A lot of times, some homeowners may think that when they see roof leak repair, that a home warranty company is going to replace their roof. Again, any type of roof replacement would fall under homeowner's insurance. From the seller's perspective and a home warranty is available for sellers from the listing perspective while the home is being listed, but they are excluded from some items that may be available to a buyer. Some add-ons, trim kits, racks, rollers, baskets, interior linings, clocks, rotisseries, handles, knobs, buckets, lock and key assemblies, self-cleaning mechanisms, and shelves may be included in some plans, but typically not in a standard plan. For America's Preferred Home Warranty, we do have what we call a buyer's upgrade. That buyer's upgrade does cover, we'll say, we kind of coin these items as bells and whistles, especially things such as, we'll say, garage door remotes and things like that. Those typically can be covered under home warranties, but again, it's not usually covered under a standard plan. It's usually some type of upgrade. And again, from a seller's perspective, these items typically typically are not available to a seller during that listing period. Most, most warranties cover common kitchen appliances such as range, oven, cooktop, freestanding stove, dishwasher, garbage disposal, built-in microwave oven, and trash compactor. Cosmetic issues are not typically covered. Some examples of those would be scratched top, dented refrigerator door, broken handles, missing knobs, or shelves. Those typically are not covered by a home warranty. Taking the plunge. From a plumbing perspective, coverage typically includes water heaters, which we talked about a little bit earlier, toilets, and leaks or breaks in water, drain, and gas pipes. Typically, some enumerated valves such as gate, angle stop valves, and shower and tub valves are included. Many contracts do include some coverage for clearing stoppages. And again, it's typically listed in a home warranty as just stoppages. Sump pumps and circulating pumps are usually covered as well. Normal wear and tear. We talked about this just a little bit earlier. Physical deterioration, excuse me, which occurs in the normal course of the use of which a property is intended, without negligence, carelessness, accident, or abuse of the premises or equipment by the occupants, members of the household, or invitees or guests. Basically, what we're saying here is you can't be watching football on a Sunday and get mad that your team loses and keep your refrigerator door and expect it to be covered. Normal wear and tear, items being used under normal circumstances. So what are some examples of things that are not normal wear and tear? Water heater sediment, lack of maintenance, not changing furnace filters, not maintaining air conditioner, fire, freezing, or acts of God, electrical failure, or surge. Definitely for some of your items, especially depending if you're in a heavy storm area. Typically here in Northern Virginia, surges can and do happen, but items that would basically quote unquote zap an appliance or something are not typically happening around here, but definitely electrical surges and whatnot usually would not be covered under normal wear and tear. What is typically covered? So again, we've kind of talked about most of these a little bit earlier. Air conditioning or cooler, built-in Whirlpool motor and pump, again, stoppages, water heater, heating system or heat pump, ductwork, electrical system, instant hot water dispenser. I always laugh when I come upon that one because I don't know who has a hot water dispenser anymore these days. Central vac, same thing. Telephone wiring, ceiling fans, doorbells, built-in food center, dishwasher, garbage disposal, built-in microwave, range, oven, cooktop, trash compactor, upgrades, swimming pool equipment, and spa equipment. Just don't do it. I touched on this a little bit earlier as far as contractors or repairmen being able to really diagnose a breakdown in a homeowner's whatever the system or appliance. Many times, again, somebody will try to DIY, save themselves some money, trying to fix something themselves. Obviously, the good old duct tape. We've seen many jokes about duct tape and fix it all and what have you. Really tough to be able to properly diagnose a system or an appliance if somebody has tried to DIY it themselves, saving money. In the long run, it usually ends up costing more money sometimes, and in many cases, home warranty company will not cover something that has been, we'll say, tampered with, or somebody's trying to fix themselves. Repairs, as far as who takes care of repairs, home warranty, typically most companies have a network of contractors, contractors that they have on a basically kind of a partnership. Think of it somewhat as your health insurance. You've got in-network doctors, out-of-network doctors. Those in-network doctors are typically, we'll say, contracted certain rates or what have you. We'll say pretty much all of the major home warranty companies use a network of contractors that they have worked with. As far as America's preferred home warranty, excuse me, we do not have a network of contractors. We don't have a plumber. We don't have an HVAC person, none of that. We do business differently, and we have been for 22 plus years. We actually allow the homeowner to choose their own contractor. Why do we do that? We have found from a business perspective, being able to get scheduling of a contractor a lot faster and get the repairs done for a homeowner a lot quicker. We allow the homeowner to choose their own contractor. Once they start a claim with us, we basically direct them to go ahead and contact a local licensed contractor of their choosing, have them come out, diagnose the issue, call us back. We can actually get the contractor on the phone and pay them over the phone with a credit card. It just makes the system a lot, excuse me, a lot easier, and most importantly, a lot quicker for the homeowner as far as repairs. At the home, fixing the problem. Again, contractor comes in, diagnoses the breakdown, the repair, the replacement, whatever the situation is that the homeowner is having, diagnose that. Again, we ask the homeowners to call us back prior to work being done. We are then able to confirm coverage on whatever the diagnosis is. And then again, we can get the contractor on the phone right then and there, pay them over the phone with a credit card. If a homeowner calls a contractor, has them come in, fix something, and then calls us after the fact, there's a possibility that they might run into a situation where something wasn't covered. So we always try to get the homeowner to call us prior to work being done to assure that they are 100% covered. Home warranty company handles your customers' complaints. This slide realistically is kind of geared towards real estate agents because we know from doing business and the real estate side of the business that typically when a home is sold by an agent, they've built a bond with that homeowner. So when something breaks down, typically the first person they call is the real estate agent. When there is a home warranty, we can really help handle those customer frustrations. And there's a lot of emotions that usually go on when somebody buys a home and shortly thereafter something breaks down. We are really poised to be able to take care of those frustrations by the homeowner, and really calm them down and assure them that we'll do the best we can to take care of the situation. We talked at the very beginning, one of the slides of what we'll cover is really who benefits from a home warranty. From a home buyer's perspective, a home warranty really gives them peace of mind. It saves them some money when they come across, we'll say, the unexpected breakdown of something, whether it's an appliance or even a major system. When again, I work on the real estate side, so funds usually are applied for a home warranty during that closing process, and definitely increases the resale value of a home when there is a home warranty involved, because then that next buyer will know that things in the house are covered. A major system or appliance has a 68% chance of failing in a given year. Typically, when somebody buys a new home, there is almost a 70% chance that something's going to break down within that first year. And especially in the crazy market that we have had, where houses are selling for more money, they're going quickly. The buyers are typically spending more money than they maybe originally anticipated because of the market. That may dip into their savings, where getting into a home and now something may break down within the first year, that kind of could put them in a tough situation because they may have spent more money from their savings just to even get the home. So home warranty it definitely is a great peace of mind from a money saving perspective. That went quick. Pretty much, hopefully, kind of gave you an overview of a home warranty, what home warranties are all about, what they cover, what they may not cover. And hopefully, I did see one kind of question pop up through there. So hopefully we can answer that question and any other questions that anybody may have.
Great. Thank you, Phil, so much for that presentation. I certainly learned quite a lot from it. So just like Phil said, there are some key points from our workshop today. So we learned that home warranty policies can offer an affordable solution to some of those major repairs in your home, those system breakdowns that he mentioned. And also there is a difference between that home warranty policy and your homeowner's insurance policy. They both will cover different things. And then finally, we learned about Peach, and Phil kind of walked us through each of those sections on what home warranty policies do cover in regards to plumbing, electric, appliances, cooling, and heating. So with that, we are going to jump into our question and answer time. So if you have questions for Phil, you can go ahead and put those into the chat box now. We did have one question pop in at the beginning, which was asking if, Phil, you're comfortable if sharing the slides with everybody that was on the call today so they can go back and reference the information you shared.
Yeah. There's no proprietary information in there at all. So absolutely.
Perfect. Great. Then we will send out a follow-up email to everybody who joined us on the call today with a PDF version of the slides so that you can go back and reference the notes from Phil. We also did record the session today. So if you'd like to go back and rewatch it or share it with friends and family, you certainly can do that. It'll be available on our website probably by next week. So we don't have any other questions in the chat box, but Phil, I did have a from the presentation. When we were talking about heating systems, you mentioned that there are sometimes monetary limitations to repair and replacement. Does that mean if I have, a certain gallon hot water heater, that if that breaks down, I'll get a 1-to-1 match that and I'm not going to upgrade? Or could you explain a little more on those potential monetary limitations?
That's a very good question, Amanda. Couple answers. So we'll kind of fall back into the different types of home warranty companies and how they operate from a contractor point of view. As I said, most home warranty companies have the network of contractors. That, in essence, also gives them the ability to, we'll say, warehouse or wholesale, buy wholesale, different types of systems or appliances. So say you have a 50-gallon hot water heater or 50-gallon water heater that needs to be replaced. That network contractor, will say, is going to replace it with a 50-gallon water heater. There are instances where a homeowner can negotiate with them and, we'll say, pay the difference to upgrade to a 70-gallon, what have you. With America's Preferred Home Warranty and not having that network of contractors, we do not outright replace items. What we do is we give the homeowner money to replace an item. So what that also gives that homeowner the ability to do is, and this might be a cheesy kind of reference, but that homeowner can then use that money to get a Hyundai of water heaters, or they can get a Mercedes of water heaters. It's up to the homeowner. It's their money to do with what they please when replacing their item.
That makes a lot of sense. And it's helpful to kind of know the difference between the different types of home warranty companies out there. And you had also mentioned with your company that you don't have that network of contractors. We're allowed to pick our own. What if I'm just not sure which plumber to pick or anything? Do you have any resources you provide?
That is a question that typically comes up every single time I do a presentation to real estate agents. What if my homeowner just moved here from Boise, Idaho, and they don't know a plumber? While it's a valid question, it is certainly one that has been less of an issue these days for a couple different reasons. First of all, from a marketing perspective, we see work trucks and vans driving around every single day on the highway or in a neighborhood. And companies are vividly advertising. The other good thing is it seems like almost every, we'll say, homeowners association or neighborhood has their own Facebook group. At least, probably I'd say 4 or 5 times a week on my neighborhood Facebook page, somebody's asking for a recommendation for a plumber, for an electrician, for this, for that. So that is always a great resource. When we have a homeowner say, hey, I just moved here, I don't know a plumber, although we don't have a network like other home warranty companies, we can say, okay, Mr. Smith, here is a list of plumbers that have done work in your area. Again, we're not recommending one over the other because we just don't do that. But here's a list of some that have done work in your area.
That's great to know. Another great resource if people are interested is to look at your Chamber of Commerce, and they usually have a list of members of the chamber who also happen to be plumbers, electricians, whatever service you're looking for, but it's wonderful to know that you can at least get a list of contractors in your area from America's Preferred Home Warranty. That's wonderful.
And another good resource, and I don't remember the exact name of the book. It's Best Picks, or I believe it's called Best Picks. In at least in Northern Virginia, every county, every 6 months or so, in the mail comes a blue and white booklet that's probably about a half an inch thick, a quarter inch thick, that has recommended contractors for many different items. And it pretty much comes in the mail to everybody automatically, pretty much every 6 months.
Wonderful. That's another great resource. So it doesn't look like we have any more questions in our chat box. Oh, here we go. Let me see. I think something just came in. So the slideshow will be sent out to your personal email. It will have Phil's contact information in it as well. And then it will also be sent out to people who registered for the workshop but weren't able to attend today. So hopefully that answered your question. With that, we're going to go ahead and close things out for today. Thank you, Phil, for joining us. I certainly learned a lot, and it seems like everybody else did as well. If you're interested in learning, thank you. If you're interested in learning more about Loudon Habitat for Humanity and our Tools for Life Learning Center, the website is up on the screen right now, and it also just went into the chat box for everybody. We do have a monthly communication that goes out letting you know what our next workshop will be, and you can sign up to receive that with the link in the chat box. And we will also send that out in the email as well. But our next workshop is going to be February 10th. And we will be discussing the true cost of home ownership. So all those extra things that you don't expect when you purchase your first home, like your HOA fees and those unexpected costs that you have to cover. So we will be discussing that on February 10th at 12 o'clock. And we hope that you will join us all for that workshop as well. Thank you.